Today, I continue my journey in Marvel Rivals Blood Hunt to get all the achievements and get that golden Kingpin accessory. Last time we left off, I finished Squirrel Girl and Jeff and got over 25 achievements out of 39. Now let's move on to the Punisher.
Me against an undead army? I like those odds.
The reason why I chose the Punisher here, first is because I just wanted to get him out of the way, and second off, I felt it was just right to do at the time. So I wanted to turn my brain off a little bit, and I thought Punisher was the best case for that, and I went his shotgun build. I went his shotgun build because, first off, I used to just grind the chrono tokens in the old zombie mode with the AR Punisher build, and I got bored of that very quickly, so I decided to go the shotgun just because it was more fun. Anyway, very fun run with the Punisher. He still, is, a great boss killer, not a great mobber. A thing I've noticed also with this is I like to go, Nightmare 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, etc. But as you know, this mode gets more old. You're going to have a longer time in your queues, and they're just going to place you in the first possible match that reaches that nightmare rank or even lower. I've had that happen a few times. So, in the end, we did the Punisher, and what else is there to talk about here? Nothing really. So, yeah, the Punisher was a very easy completion, and yeah, let's move on to 4.
Time to prove it.
The God of Thunder will purge this undead plague.
Now, before I went with his Rune Awakening build because, going through 3 characters, I've noticed this build a lot, and I noticed how easy it is to do, and I wanted to feel that power a bit. So that's what I did. I went down his blue tree, I got the rune stuff, and it was pretty dang fun. Let's talk a bit about, just Marvel Rivals in general. So the season's out, Devil Dinosaur, Cyclops. Devil Dinosaur, rightfully was a menace on release, and they nerfed him. I'm glad on that. And now we gotta deal with Cyclops, a DPS. Sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, Cyclops, a DPS. I think for a DPS like Cyclops, it was never going to be a winning situation for what Cyclops is known for. He is known for Eye Blast. That is hit scan. That is DPS. You weren't going to make tanks happy, and you weren't going to make supports happy. And honestly, his kit looked pretty fun. Here's the thing about it. I haven't really played this season, right? I had to go on. I went on vacation, and then I had to upgrade my computer, and some other stuff happened. And so I haven't been able to play. And that leads me into my next thing. I'm going to start streaming some bit on Twitch. I think Twitch is the best option for me. But anyway, yeah, back on Marvel Rivals in general, right? A lot of talk about how, Marvel Rivals is in the worst state possible. I hear this is like the, probably since Invisible Woman got her shield, did this, I've been hearing that. I'm pretty sure. And I honestly don't get, like, what's a smart way to put this? I understand why some people may feel that because you can't play your favorite DPS melee heroes and tanks in some of these metas, and honestly, very fair. Even as a support player, I think it's very fair that sometimes when you look at it objectively, these numbers very much suck to play against sometimes, right? It sucks to basically have to patty cake to deal with some of these characters, but also I think you're asking for a game to I guess keep the meta that you think is the most fun for your playstyle when there's multiple playstyles here. I think, if anything, I want a flyer meta. I want a flyer meta. Give me a few more healers and give me a flyer meta. I want to experience that. I've experienced the brawl, I experienced the poke, I experienced the dive. Out of all of them, I like brawl and dive. Poke has its moments of being fun when you. Most of poke is sometimes just who's the better aim on your team, and as a console player, and that's also the other thing with me. I'm a console player, right? I experience this game very differently than a lot of people that have takes. That's also why I wanted to get my computer set up to stream so I can experience Marvel Rivals on PC. How do you play this game that's different from the game I play on my PlayStation 5? What do I need to change to be a better player, both on two different things to play Marvel Rivals on? So it very much it's going to be a fun situation. I'm going to be streaming Marvel Rivals and Overwatch. I don't know about any other games. I do want to play Coral. I think about playing Coral Island, but also I don't know if that's how I want my channel to be for at the start. But also I think also having a lot of variety could be the best thing possible. But anyway, Marvel Rivals. So first stream on, I guess, would be the day this is uploaded, which it would be the 20th, very late at night, and we're just gonna be streaming quick play, I think, pretty much, and also maybe finish some of my blood hunt stuff. There is some blood hunt stuff that still needs to be done on Blade, and then finish on Moon Knight. And yeah, I'm very interested to see how it goes, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a quick one, around probably 8 minutes, but I just want to get this video out there so I can start resetting what my content's going to be looking like on this channel now that I can make stuff on this PC. And it's not like I'm not having fun with Blood Hunt. Blood Hunt is a very fun mode to just turn my brain off and enjoy Marvel characters. There's not really that many things you can enjoy Marvel characters on right now. So I'm glad Marvel Rivals is that space, and I know NetEase has talked about making it a bit like Fortnite. It's just a Marvel hub in a way, and with the way the summer event is going, they're very much doing that. And yeah, this was 4 and Punisher completed, and next up is Blade and Moon Knight, and then we will be done with this series. And I hope you guys will be here when I start streaming. So see you guys next time.